dildo. You look like a real fucking dork. Why don't you take that hat off? Take it off. Now. You know, there's a cure. Even for a dope like you.
rings fall, where bile does bubble. The black moon, it swings, and the sky stirs trouble. By Valentine's, we kill the light. Through the shadows, madness beckons. Weird at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Weird at Night!
We've got news, breaking news, that's right. Weird Night is back. Read all about it. News is spreading far and wide. September 7th at 10 p.m., Weird Night returns. They're reporting it from New Orleans to Naramucho TV to Converge Media. Their Majesty themselves, ruler of the Waniverse, the Queen of Everything, is having a celebration at the palace. Terry Monstrosity is trending on Twitter. This is a free ArtShare community chat extravaganza, and it is not for sale. Patrick Galactic will return as host. The Pink Cloud has gotten stone cold sober. Blazing Space has escaped the Chamber of Self-Discovery. Last we saw Detective McGruff, he left for vacation, putting Steve Germany and Dartone on the Goblin Bird case. Will we see Sam Circle again? Can Trash Force save the day? Art, comedy, writing, drag, dance, film, all this and more on Weird at Night. It's back, baby. Every Tuesday and Saturday at 10 p.m., streaming live on weirdatnight.com and Converge Media.
They say humans can't transcend space and time. They say humans have limitations. They say humans can't make it out of Puyallup, Washington and make something of themselves. But weirdos, I'm here to tell you that's not true one bit. Because there's one host, one person, who's proven them all wrong. Who's come a long way to bring you art, comedy, safe but challenging fantasy, poetry, spoken word, and automatic writing. There's one who's played beautiful songs from their album Running from the Sun and their newest single, Nothing Is Real. There's one who conquered a cult called RaQAnon, which I know nothing about. One host. One galaxy among all the universe that brings us together each and every week. And they're back, baby, for episode 134, the 135th episode that they have ever hosted. Weirdos, give it up. Take your pants off. It's Patrick Galactic.
Wow. Well, hell fucking low, Weirderito friends. It's me. I'm back. You're back. We're back. Weird at Night is fucking back. It's so exciting, and I'm so happy to be with all of you again. If you're new, I'm Patrick Galactic. I'm the host of Weird at Night. I've been joined by my strange and strangely perverse furry friend Gizmo. Now, Gizmo's been in therapy while we're on break, so I'm hoping we can sing the Song of the Cosmos without too much grossness, okay? Can we do that? Gizmo? Are you sure? Because my lawyer needs to know you're sure. Okay. All right, let's do it. So, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! All right, we always got to sing the song of the cosmos, written thousands of millions of years ago by the original Gremlin Universal Overlords. It just gets the tempo started right. And speaking of tempos, our friend and Weird at Night legend, Not For Sale, has some new music dropping soon, and this is just a little taste.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've been to the game, you didn't explain it. I've been with the sways since I was playpenning. I've been through the maze, but I'm the same nigga. Not into the fame, but I'm the main nigga. So gentle and vain, you blow away easy. The wind with the rain, it's hurricane season. Don't give it away, they take it in, steal it. Feel like a buffet, these niggas stay eating off. My dishes in places, niggas can't even. Too timid and safe, I really can't see him. Don't give them no play and I don't fancy him. Don't give them no praise and I don't dance either. My bitches are mains, I'm so romantic.
Sounding damn good, Not For Sale. Damn good. We got some pantsless people in the crowd tonight, and they love what you're doing, my friends. So keep your ears peeled and your eyes to the ground, because Not For Sale is dropping new tunes September 17th. Now, are you confused? Let me make it simple. We're just going to turn rationality off. All the stuff in life that tells you have to make perfect sense, otherwise everything's going to fall apart. That's out of here. We're not doing that tonight. So turn rationality off. We're going to turn party and art up to motherfucking 11, because this cosmic calamity ain't an accident, cowpoke. Oh, no. It's an art extravaganza of galactic proportion. Weird at Night is a twice weekly art voyage through the stars. We love music. We bring the surreal comedy. Weird at Night is like a smoky patchwork quilt with Twilight Zone, 90s cable access, and Pee-wee's Playhouse all stitched in together. And Reading Rainbow for good measure as well. We're astonishingly wholesome for people who say fuck as often as we do here. More importantly than all of that, we're a showmunity. The chat is 100% where it's at. A lot of the stuff we're going to show tonight was made by people hanging out in the chat. So give thanks to Queen Melta, because you're chatting amongst royalty, and don't you dare fear the darkness, darling. We're weird. It's night. You're in the right place. And so now that we're perfectly clear, respect for each other in the flow of the show is essential. Distractors and spammers, you're going to get ejected. Okay? You're just going to get kicked right the fuck out. Give us a follow, and at some point in the night, I'm going to sing you a little tune and put your name in the pretty lights on the screen. And if you subscribe, which is so helpful in this incredible endeavor to deliver abstract amazingness to the masses, I'm gonna go grab my guitar, which isn't even next to me right now. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna write you a 20-second auto write on the spot, okay? Are we ready? All right, let the extravaganza begin. So, we've been gone for 3 freaking weeks. 3 weeks. It was great. It was much needed. I did so much. It's insane. I could tell you all about it all, but I forget a lot of stuff. I'm very absent-minded. So I kept a vacation diary just for this very moment. Why don't we check it out, huh? Here's my vacation diary. Well, pretty good show. Gotta say, a little burned out, but you know, we got through those last couple episodes and they turned out pretty good. So feeling pretty good and can't wait to go on this break. I literally can't wait. Thank God I don't have anything going on tomorrow. So fuck yes, let's chill. Fuck! Finals! Fuck! Oh my God! Jesus Christ! I'm sure this will all be fine. I'm sure it'll all be fine. There's I'm a smart guy. I can figure this out, right? Wow. What a week. Vacation my ass, am I right? Well, it's only Thursday, so now it's time to... We're gonna chill, baby. We're gonna do some hardcore chilling. Yeah. So what do we want to do? There's so much we can do. Oh, Patrick, what do you want to do, man? Yeah, you're stupid. What a dummy. Oh, look, it's on his head now. Ooh. Wow, so that's what poutine is. Oh, so that's who Christy Teigen is. Okay. Whatever. Oh shit, I gotta go to this show at the zoo. Oh god. I gotta get dressed. No worries. Come on. How bad could it be? I got all the time in the world. I mean, how much time do I got left? Oh. 10 days? Wow. This is going quick. Yeah, so anyway, I got 10 days. It's no big deal. Yeah, it's just so great. Oh, I'm doing a lot. Staying real busy. You know. Who am I if I'm not busy all the time? Who am I? Who am I? Oh, God. Okay, all right. It's time to wash this thing, right? Time to wash this thing. Not me. I'm not washing me. Let's wash the hat, though, okay? That smells much better. Yeah. Yeah, the WAN hat is not a stinky piece of shit anymore. Amazing. They're gonna love it. Fuck, the show's today. Well, time to manage this as reasonably as I possibly can. I had weird days tonight, oh my god! What am I gonna do? 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 Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh. Hey. We're doing it. We're doing it. Back to you, Patrick. Well, as you can see, it was certainly a crazy 3 weeks for moi. No frantic panic about missing deadlines except for my finals. No constant activity to keep the feels distracted. And that's where things got interesting. Now look, I don't want to belabor any heaviness here, but the truth is that your softly burning boy tends to trend on the depressive side of things. And having taken no time off for so long to slow down and process, I realized there was kind of a lot to process. And I did. It felt like getting hit from every side at times, but I think you'd be proud to know that I reached out for help and got it. It was a great time to catch up with myself and make sense of many conflicting and confusing emotions. I'll never not need that help, and that's just me. Some people just need a little boost, and then they're good. Sometimes you just need to talk a lot, and I think you can tell I need to talk a lot. So, but if you need help thinking things through, reach out, okay? You can reach out to me, and if I can't help, I can help find better help than me. Make sense? Maybe? Well, don't hold it in when you're going through it, friends. Just don't be like me, all right? So, we got a ton going on tonight. Shayna Shepherd is in the house. We got more from Not For Sale. Julio X has a music video to share. Afro Cop is back. And we even have some creative shape building to do with our very good friend and my personal favorite author, Kurt fucking Vonnegut. But before we do all of that, I want everyone here or on YouTube to ask me a weird question. Whatever you think would be weird. Whatever seems weird to you. You've had 3 weeks to think about it. Give me the strange, baby! And I'll answer when there's enough in the chat. Just at me and we'll keep going. So while you string that together, let me untuck the wonder that is now Weird at Night Hall of Whatever legend, Terry motherfucking Monstrosity. Here you go.
I swear that I be on my pivot. Honestly, your honor, with this confidence bestowed upon the poppers in the audience with more props, but we not applauding it. You weren't within the consciousness of those who seek to change the life we live in. Time forgiven, not convinced. I've been looked over so long, I'm not an optimist, but I be on some awkward shit until I kill it. Sleight of fist, flighty risk. When the commerce dips, still Goliath to a merchant. Ain't gon' fight a stick, ignite the piff. Yeah, figure I'm old school like the real world is road rules. I'm Pro Tools with logic in a silent state. I don't move, it's no proof. You contemplate how to go through what I go through. I'm so used to it, and I'm so cool.
Damn, the monster's back. The monster's back. And really, we're just back. I'm still letting some questions roll in. Remember to at me in the chat so I can see them. But keep them rolling in. But for now, we're building that fire and energy, aren't we? It feels good, doesn't it? All right, well, if you're feeling good now, how the hell do you think you'll feel when you hear the one and only Shayna Shepherd sing right to your soul? You don't have to answer that because it's happening right now. This is Shayna playing Back of the Bus with Katie Cuffle on cello. Behold.
Crossing the track reminds me that every reaction just keep holding me back to the front of the line where I preached while I pounded rose glasses of wine. I suppose perhaps that Miss Stein got it wrong when she told us a rose is a rose, rather red. But reading is so fundamental and keeping me mentally fed. So they said out on the intercom, but it's often quite hard to hear from the back of the bus. I fall into the trap, the light that my brilliance is balanced by a booty that he wants to dab. Like a keg filled with the blackest gunpowder, I find shelter substance of dread. I once read of a dream that a reverend had, for he was shot in the head. But who knows, the books that I borrowed from Dewey had pages ripped out in the back. Not a fact often spoken of, but it's often quite hard to hear from the back of the bus. to my request. You're standing strong right on my back, so why not take a rest? No, not on your own laurels, but if you want, be my guest. This night's fine to sit alone, but let's be impressed. And if you find that bite too bitter for you to digest, enjoy your front seat on our best and keep on turning west. I'll keep riding on that train to Jordan with the rest. Oh, the mammies, mothers, daughters, in their Sunday best. Sing it. But it's often quite hard to hear. It's often quite hard to hear. Well, it's often quite hard to hear. From the back of the bus.
Wow. Wow, wow, wowie, wow, wow. Shayna Shepherd absolutely crushing it each and every time. And we got a bunch of questions to answer. Thank you, Shayna. Thank you, as always, for being one of the premier guests on Weird at Night. An OG from back in the day to right now. Shayna will always be with us. So it was really, really fun to hang out with Shayna at that show, by the way. So that was a super big bonus, in addition to meeting Naomi, Bayomi, Fayomi, and Bicentennial Baby in person. In person! We actually met each other in real life. It was super cool. All right, so I got some questions that I want to answer real quick. So let's get to it. Alex F&B asks, what's the best way to smash a pie in someone's face? Well, Alex, I think the best thing to do is not to actually smash it in their face, because that's where they're expecting it. They might block it. They might do something like that. What about in their elbow? What about on their knee? That would be annoying, and they'd have to change their clothes. So if they were out amongst the crowd, they couldn't even just go wash it off. That's what I would do. TC Blackout, if you had an unlimited budget, what would the plot of Gremlins 3 be? Well, that's a great question, TC. And the plot I'm envisioning is what I was talking about earlier, is the ancient gremlin gods from thousands of millions of years ago who actually created the universe that we currently inhabit, that the Waniverse resides in. That's what it would be, a prequel, but and you know, I know prequels have been a little overdone, but I still think it's a great idea. Blazing Space asks, you had 5 apples and you were riding on a train going 20 miles per hour and you're running 10 minutes late at a 75-degree angle. Which direction are you heading in? Well, Blazing Space, I'm not sure if it's east, west, north, or south, but I think where you're heading is hell. That would be my guess, but just a guess. Darktone the Third asks, what is the weirdest place you voluntarily slept? Well, I have slept in people's closets on a number of occasions. When I was traveling for music or whatever, sometimes that's all people have to offer you is a closet where you can kind of almost lie down all the way in, but your head's kind of up against the wall, but you got pillows around your neck. I've definitely done plenty of that. I'm not sure if it's even the weirdest place that I voluntarily slept, but great question. Naomi Baomi asks, how many pieces of Velveeta cheese does it take to fill the Goblin Bird's suitcase? Now, Naomi, you almost suckered me into answering this, and I see what you're doing here, because we all know the Goblin Bird does not carry a suitcase. It's not environmentally sound. So that's not something that is much of a concern. But great question, and you almost got me. Almost got me. Okay. Oh, it's playing two songs at once. My bad. Let me see. Huh. Sorry, I'm not sure why that was in there. All right, so those are the questions. Thank you all very much. Thanks for letting me know that we had a little tech thing going on there. But man, I've heard Shayna sing in person and on recording so many times, and every time she gets me, every single time. She's beyond a dynamo. If you haven't checked out her tunes, please do, and give her some love on socials. Go to a show sometime before it's like insanely expensive. And speaking of insanely expensive, you know what's not insanely expensive? Converge Media, our broadcast partners on Saturday nights and one of the best indie news and culture sites on this here internet. Their takes on local and national issues, in addition to being entertaining as hell, are the reasons I keep coming back. But don't take my word for it. Check it out.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Back on this rap-ish, I ain't even broke a sweat, homie, this practice. Pondering my next move, staring at my track list, hope I ain't miss my window. Praying like a Baptist, Seattle's own, tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing these venues.
God damn. Every weekday at 11 a.m. West Coast time, Omari and Trey Holiday are live and presenting fascinating stories and interviews with people who make the Northwest go round. Check them out tomorrow on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, and visit their Patreon. Consider supporting their work. It's a very wise decision. So, okay, I have some cool news. Now, we got heavy duty sponsorship on Weird at Night, right? Like heavy duty, we always have. Don's Long Gone Lawns, The Status Quo, Built and Madly. But there is one that has stood head and shoulders above them all this whole time. And they have dumped some serious money into their advertising budget because they hired our very own Madsy and the End Times to animate their incredible commercial. Here you go.
Hey! You got my order wrong! I ordered double bandages!
More bandages! I'm on it!
What? Pubes?
3 pubes in every bite, guaranteed.
Are you tired of pubes in your pizza?
That's right, folks. Shitty's Pizza, the hospital. It's just next door. And if you don't know why, all you have to do is have a slice. Now, you can use your promo code Why God Do We Suffer and get a free depubing. It's normally $4.99, not at Shitty's Pizza. You put that promo code Why God Do We Suffer and the pubes disappear. okay? But if you want to double down and get the most for your money, you can shave and save. What does that mean? Well, when you use that promo code, Why God Do We Suffer, we will use those scrape cubes from that pizza to make you a complimentary Merkin. Hey, I'm looking good. You're looking good. It's fun for the whole family. It's Shitty's Pizza. All right. Well, here we are. Just at the chat break. Yeah, you can floss with the pubes also. That's like another thing you could try. How do you like the new look? How do you like the new set? How do you like the new opening theme? What did you think of the pre-show? At me in the chat. Anything that hasn't been refreshed yet is definitely going to be. Weirded Night's all about the new, baby. But for now, we're just chilling here. This is also a very good time to remind you all, if you don't currently, to give us a follow. Make sure you follow us on Twitch or YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's a big help, and it also notifies you each and every time we go live, so you don't miss out on anything, which is really kind of the point, right? Kind of the point. I'm just going through the chat here. Did you like the Shitty's Pizza spot? They're paying us big bucks, so we got to make sure that we come through, right? Like, the last thing you want to do in a commercial setting is be a financial disappointment. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. But it's not going to happen because it's Weirded Night, baby. So I know everybody here is going to order a Shitty's Pizza either during the show, after the show, in the Discord, which, by the way, I should remind you, we have a post-show Discord chat where we hang out in the voice chat for about however long we feel like it. Tonight, I'm gonna be in there for about an hour because I got a big day in front of me tomorrow. Gonna help my roommate move a bunch of stuff. So I will be in there for about an hour after the show. And I really, really look forward to hanging out with you all because it's been too long, damn it. It's been too long. 3 weeks, it was fun, but it was long. Dartone III said, so we are doing a chat break because Weirded Night is actually pooping. You wouldn't really know if I was or if I wasn't. If it's possible for human beings to talk as well as I am currently while pooping, maybe I am pooping. You don't really know. I'm not. But if I was, would you know? You wouldn't. Okay. What did you all do the last 3 weeks? What were some highlights? I'd love to hear some news from everybody. Does anybody here have big news? I know Madsy moved to Los Angeles, so that was a huge step. And congrats, Madsy, on that. Madsy said they are putting a bunch of feelers out there, applying for a bunch of animation jobs. I think looking at that Shitty's Pizza ad, you can see, Madsy, it's a numbers game. Just keep putting them out there because something's gonna drop. You're so good. You add so much to Weirded Night, and we're very excited for you and these big changes. So, yeah, it's gonna be great. Blazing Space said, I danced so much during the break. That's good to do. You know what I did? I watched a insane and unhealthy amount of pro wrestling because I could, damn it. There wasn't anything else to compete with my attention for once. I didn't have anxiety because I was relaxing. And you know what's cool is I also took some time to figure out how to do this all a lot more sensibly and a lot better. So I don't think I will be going insane with anxiety. Putting together today's show was an absolute joy. Just having a little time away reminded me of everything that I love about the Waniverse and everything that I love about you all. Alex Evav says, went to a show, started school again, and nephew turned 1 month old today. Can't believe that kid is already a month old. Holy crap. Guilty Art Music. Oh, and Alex also adds, and started watching Sense8, which I never did see, but I've heard good things about. I've heard good things about. Guilty Art Music, Nina Watson Carey says, diving into all kinds of art. Love to hear that. That's what we do here, baby. Bicentennial baby. I got so much done, I surprised myself. Still not employed, but I sure worked my butt off. New websites coming soon. Very, very cool. And Bicentennial Baby and myself actually had some really great discussions on the break about some cool stuff that we're going to be working on. I'm very, very excited to tell you all more about it as we get a better idea of when we can, but very cool stuff coming down the pipe. Dartone the Third says, I started learning how to pick locks on the break for writing reasons. God damn it, Dartone. Naomi Baomi Faomi, I had hot chocolate with marshmallows and whipped cream. That's all you need to do in 3 weeks. That would be a highlight of my 3 weeks too. I mean, how do you argue with that? How do you argue with that? Let's see, anybody else? Anybody else? Okay. Well, that looks like, it looks like we're kind of catching up and we know what's happening, but do you know about WANTube? Hey everybody, are you excited to check out WANTube? It's YouTube. No, WANTube, yeah! It's YouTube. No, seriously, it's called WANTube. It's a cute play on the name. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that great? It's Weird at Night on YouTube! Go check us out on YouTube. Check out our channel. Check out everything we have up there so far. We're uploading our old episodes. We have all your favorite bits from the Waniverse. Just make sure you go in, give it a deep dive, and most importantly, give it a subscribe and click that little notifications button so that you get notified each and every time we upload some new shit. Until then, I'm just gonna try not to get sued by YouTube. All right, well, here we are in the second half, but we're nowhere near done. We got so much more to share, including some more from Not For Sale. Afro Cop is in the house, and even our since past friend and my favorite author, Kurt fucking Vonnegut. But first, we have very important stuff. We have some important news. And by we, I mean Nada Mucho. And by Nada Mucho, I mean Nina Watson Carey. And by Nina Watson Carey, I mean, well, Nina Watson Carey. Nina, what's good?
Hey everyone, this is Nina Watson Carey bringing to you Nada Mucho, newsy news that's new. Nada Mucho is 100% volunteer driven, supporting independent music since the late 90s. Tonight we have an incredible lineup of fresh, new, independent music just for you. For each of these artists, we're going to drop the link in the chat. What we want you to do is click on those links and support those artists directly. This is Nina Watson Carey, and you are watching Weird at Night.
It's the thrill of being famous. A million ways to disconnect. We're glued to phones and social pages. It's like the world has gone mad.
I don't wanna say it, but I think you got me, yeah. I think you got me, yeah. I think you got me, got me.
Pick my naps in public, I'm a happy tree. I'm a Ross, painted pretty bitch, shout out Lil B. But I know what the city needs, I can hear her speak. I don't like you, uninvite you, you're my allergy.
All right, goddamn, what a great selection of music. What a great selection. If you want to know more about these artists, click their links. We dropped them in the chat. Give them a follow, but also make sure you give Nada Mucho a follow on Twitter particularly. They love Twitter. They share a ton more about the artists there. They share cool tidbits. Make sure you give that a quick look. Also, speaking of quick things, quick note, Find Your Weird. The show I do almost every Wednesday with Nada Mucho editor Matt Ashworth on the Stereo app will return next week, refreshed and ready to fire off. We'll have more info on Saturday's episode. But this ain't Saturday, friends. No, it's not Saturday. No. It's not Saturday. This is Tuesday. And we've already gotten a taste of this new Not For Sale. Okay? I think it's time for round 2. You might notice a familiar voice on this track.
Really about the discussion. Maybe cause I'm doing too much. Trying to make a dime out of nothing. And we worth a little more than good luck. I ain't really about a discussion. Maybe cause I'm doing too much. Trying to make a dime out of nothing. And we worth a little more than good luck. I'm rushing. Trying to get it done, I'm a bustin'. If you must, we could dust it. Clean the surface of imperfection and trust it. It's what I must do. What you can't do and what I done live. You don't run shit. Get out of my face with that dumb shit. Ay. I ain't really about the discussion. Maybe cause I'm doing too much. Trying to make a dime out of nothing. And we worth a little more than good luck. I ain't really about a discussion.
The Queen Most High is always in the house. And you know who's always in the house at Weird at Night? That would be Afrocop. These are some good friends of mine who I've played shows with. I have sat in the presence of their musician wizardry many times. And it's always an absolute blast. There's very, very few musicians that impress me the way that Afrocop does. And it's not just because they're technically brilliant musicians. They are. But there's so much more than that too. They play with so much heart, so much passion. We're lucky to have them here with us tonight. Check this out. Afrocop. Well, that was a lovely little walk through with Abracop through memory lane. That's the Parliament Tavern. Mwah. R.I.P. no longer with us, but a fantastic venue that all of us in our little circle, our little creative circle, have a lot of good memories of. I recall distinctly some fantastic conversations with TC Blackout, just riffing and improving, writing movies. TC, we still got to make Man of the Day. I still think that's a great idea. That was one of the ideas that came up during that time. I actually went to the wrong screen. You know what you could do, though? If you wanted to support Weird at Night, a great way to do it, or to support the artists on Weird at Night, is to go to our website, theshopofjuan.com. I just dropped the link in the chat. Really, go check it out. Check out our artist studio. It's a great way where you can show your support for the artists featured on Weird at Night. In the artist studio, we have people like DeQueen, Terry Monstrosity, Bring On the Drugs. We have artists who've been on before. The Alvin movie that we played. So many more. Every purchase in the artist studio, all the profits go 100% to those artists. So after expenses and everything, we send them whatever's left, and it's a really cool system. Also, if you want to give your support to the show directly, we have some merch that we make for the show. I made this mug today, and I think it's hella cool. It's just the pink cloud on a mug. And in the pink cloud, it just says Pink Cloud. But we also have weird ass stuff like a Pink Cloud fanny pack, or a Steve Germany shirt like I'm wearing, or a Trash Force t-shirt. There's all kinds of ways you can show your support for the show. You can subscribe, you can tip the show, but you can also go to the Shop of Juan, get yourself something nice. No matter what your style, the Shop of Juan has got you covered. Now, Tuesday nights, we like to dive into writing. And unfortunately, just because I'm back doesn't mean everyone else was ready to be back yet. So what do we do? What do we do? We hear from the man that I, like I said, consider my favorite author, Kurt Vonnegut. That's what. And tonight, Mr. Vonnegut is talking about the shapes of stories. I'm not going to try to explain it. Just watch.
Has created a body of work of startling eccentricity and universal appeal. His singular view of the world applies not just to his stories and characters, but to some of his theories as well.
Well, there's no reason why the simple shapes of stories can't be fed into computers. They are beautiful shapes. This is the GI axis, good fortune, ill fortune. Sickness and poverty down here, wealth and boisterous good health up there. Here's the very middle. Now, this is the BE axis. B stands for beginning. E stands for electricity. Now, this is an exercise in relativity, really, is the shape of the curves of what matters and not their origins. So we'll start a little above average, is why get a depressing person? We'll start the whole thing. We call this story Man in Hole, but it needn't be about a man, and it needn't be about somebody getting into a hole. But it's just a good way to remember it. Somebody gets into trouble, gets out of it again. People love that story. They never get sick of it. All right, not copyrighted. Another story is also a beautiful curve and easily fed into a computer called Boy Gets Girl, but it needn't be that. Just a way to remember it. Start on an average day, average person, not expecting anything to happen a day like any other. Find something wonderful, just loves it. Oh, God damn it. Got it back again. People like that. Now, these are beautiful curves, and this gets a little complicated. Computers can now play chess, so I don't know why they can't digest this very in civilization. As we love to hear this story, every time it's retold, somebody makes another $1 million. You're welcome to do it. Now, Surprisingly enough, I've said it's depressing. You know, people don't like stories about below average days and people. But we're going to start way down here. Worse than that, who is so low? It's a little girl. What's happened? Her mother has died. Her father has remarried a vile-tempered, ugly woman with two nasty daughters, big daughters. You've heard it. See? Anyway, there's a party at the palace that night. She can't go. She has to help everybody else get ready. She has to stay home. Now, does she sink lower? No. She's a staunch little girl, and she has had the maximum whack from fate, which is the loss of her mother. She can't go any lower than that. Okay, so the fairy godmother comes. Gives her shoes, gives her stocking, gives her mascara. Gives her means of transportation, goes to the party, dances with the prince, has a swell time. Boring, 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 boring. Now there's a slight inclination to that line as I've drawn it because it takes perhaps 20 seconds, 30 seconds for a grandfather clock to strike 12. Does she wind up at the same level? Of course not. She will remember that dance for the rest of her life. Now, she poops along on this level till the prince comes to shoe fits. She achieves off-scale happiness.
Wow. Amazing stuff from the one and only Kurt Vonnegut. Huge inspiration and influence of mine. Somebody that I just love listening to him talk about art, listening to him talk about writing, and highly encourage you all. If you haven't read any Kurt Vonnegut, go read some Kurt Vonnegut. But if you just want to go down a YouTube rabbit hole and get a better idea of who he was, there's plenty to look at. The guy will make you laugh, think, and cry, all in the same moment. So, we find ourselves here. I can't believe it's going by so fast, but we find ourselves returning to the auto-write. Now, what is an auto-write for those of you at home who may not have watched the show before? Well, an auto-write is essentially an exercise, where as I count back from 10, you simply try to clear your mind, just to the best of your ability. It may not happen exactly the way you want it to, and that's okay. It doesn't happen most of the time when we try, but you do your best to just get everything out of your head. Once I say 1, I'm gonna say go. And when I say go, with your cleared out little head, you are going to write in the chat everything that comes into your brain. It doesn't matter what it is. I hope you don't want to correct it or edit it because that ruins everything, okay? We want the weird shit that's in your head. So we'll continue writing whatever we think in the chat for about 30 seconds or so. And then I'm gonna say stop. And when I say stop, everybody's gonna hit enter or return on their keyboard. All the auto writes are gonna show up in the chat. I'm gonna read them, and then we are going to make our way to the end of this episode. But we have one more thing to take in before we do. So there's still more good stuff on the way. So I hope that's clear. What we'll do is go right now. I'm gonna start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and stop. Go ahead and hit enter or return. We're gonna let these start piling up. I'll start mines as these continue to come in. So, mine is, writing in the chat is like eating a banana batch of berries. I don't know when it's meant to be, but it's all I can see. Whatever, let it go. It's just the best you know, but you never see the Jungle Gym hyenas when you kiss the status quo. I'm a rhymer, but I'm done and I don't give a fuck, and that's okay because I stopped rhyming. Keep going, it's only been 20 seconds. Okay, stop now. Alex F&V. A hairdryer is suspended in space by the toes of a goat in a blender. They were invented by the brave little toaster and they will not be questioned. You might not believe it, but Dr. Phil is an ostrich egg and he's actually from the place where the toilets flush too. In the Netherlands, the hole is in the front of the toilet and that's wrong. Stinky bathroom, stinky, turtle stinky wan hat. I haven't met Van Damme yet, but when I do, I'll be ready for him. He's going down. Blaze in space. Time is a funny thing. It means a thing and a number and another thing in a phrase. Especially numbers with fives tend to delineate weird waiting times. Tend to be weird. I don't know. See, I knew what time was, but then when I tried to explain it, I couldn't. Time is a funny thing. TC Blackout. Spiraled down a marbled staircase I could ill afford, but it's okay because I found it for rent on the back pages of a smut magazine handed to me by a Jehovah's Witness or a Jehovah's Witness. They looked in my eye and said, "Look at your shoes, not every soul can be saved." Damn it, they were right. But I forgot because it hadn't rained in a while and maybe that's a concern. Dartone III. Peanuts and butts. What do they have in common? No, I'm asking. All I got is they have some similar letters. Not many though. This is going nowhere. I'm going to set animal traps that are definitely not for raccoons. God damn it, Dartone. Madsy in the End Times. Being continually in a state of grand ego delusion and crippling insecurity, I end up level and unemotional. Will the ego let me free? Great question. Naomi Baomi Fayomi. Automatic, super snatic. Round and round and round, dishwasher, dryer, robot vacuum, round and round and round, auto-matic. Love it. Guilty Art Music. Red dress hanging in the closet says put me on and take me out to Little Hermit Monster. Okay, I hear you. You don't have to yell for all the advice I really need right now is what the hell kind of shoes I should wear. Boots. I fucking love boots. I fucking love boots too, Nina. Keep it going. Freddie Dalmastar. Seeing many lights at the end of many tunnels. Hearing sounds with newfound timbre. Awakening is an interesting, scary, vivid, beautiful thing. Yes, it is. Bicentennial Baby. And go. Put your feet on the ground, flat on the ground, and breathe. But they're not on the ground. We're on the 4th floor. Just pretend they're on the ground. But isn't the whole point to be connected through my feet? Oh my God, everyone is hitting enter and the music is still going for me. LOL, I'm gonna stop now. Janine BK1. Hi, Janine. Yikes, I just tuned in thinking it was 10. Oh no. Well, there's always the replay, Janine, and there's always Saturday. I love seeing your name in the chat anytime it comes up, and Bicentennial Baby says, welcome to the future. Blaze in Space says, time is a funny thing. But hello, Janine, great to have you with us. I can't believe we're at the end already. This is really crazy. That went damn fast, but damn does it feel good. I'm so happy to be back here in the Waniverse, and you know me, I'm here every Tuesday and Saturday at 10 p.m. Pacific. Make sure to follow our Twitch channel so you're notified every time we go live. We say art is the antidote because it is. We say attack with love because we do. I love you all. I hope you've had as much fun as I have, and I don't want you to miss our post-show Discord chat, so I'm dropping that link in the chat one more time. But we're not done yet. Playing us out tonight is someone I know well. He calls me his dad, which at first I kind of wanted to stab him for making me sound old, but I got used to it and kind of like it now. Julio X has been a mainstay in the greater Seattle music scene in a variety of roles. During the pandemic, Julio sought out friends to collaborate with. He's releasing his first compilation of those songs very soon, and this is the first, and it's a very good one. This track is called When You Can't Feel. I'll be dropping the links for you now, but until then, I'll see you on Saturday, right here, or on the Converge Media Facebook page. But either way, I want you to be a part of Weird at Night each and every time, okay? So, I'm Patrick Galactic, this is Julio X. I'll see you on Saturday.
You're weird at night, so weird at night. Thanks for being so weird at night. For 100 nights, weird at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Weird at